update is sponsored by Recon Restoration and Reed's Reasonable Heating and Cooling.
And we are continuing to track the potential for ice as we head into the weekend, and the impacts that we're expecting to see has a lot of variation depending on where you are. So we're looking at multiple colors here on this icing forecast, and those indicate different levels of severity. So where we're seeing this purple color, mainly the lower Delta region, but areas kind of along the Natchez Trace and towards the north, that's where we are expecting the greatest impact that will not only affect the roads, but potentially even tree limbs and power lines. But then as we see kind of along the Jackson metro area and also to the north of that, or to the south, I should say, we are looking at kind of a deeper blue color, and that's indicating we definitely expect issues with roadways, but not quite as widespread as further towards the north. And then the lighter the color, the more patchy and kind of less impactful we expect the ice to be. But either way, across the area, the differences really are boiling down to just minor changes in temperatures along a relatively short area. So this is what we're looking at by 2 a.m. on your Saturday, the early morning hours. We're expecting parts of North Mississippi, even including some of the lower Delta, to already be seeing some of that freezing rain. And then heading into the afternoon, we'll see more widespread precipitation. And then as we get kind of into the central part of the region where we were looking at that blue color earlier, kind of along Natchez Trace and south, we are looking at a very close area that's seeing both frozen and liquid precipitation. And that's because this is near where the freezing line will be. So just a few degrees in temperatures making a huge difference. Whereas you can see one side of a county seeing freezing rain and the other seeing liquid precipitation. So that's where in the central part of the region, we're in kind of a zone where it's kind of iffy. But notice towards the north, lower Delta, you're pretty much getting only freezing rain throughout most of the time, even into your Sunday. And it's the exact same story with this region where you're seeing kind of the combination. But even as we clear out into Sunday, by this point, we're going to see our temperatures plummeting from the variation on your Saturday, 30s to low 40s. By the time we head into your Sunday evening, we're going to be looking at widespread freezing conditions across the area, and into your Monday, temperatures in the teens. It'll also be pretty gusty. I'll have more details talking about the winds that we expect with this coming up in about 30 minutes.